Hi, I'm Diane Margiotta. I teach at Carroll Community College in continuing education, and I'm going to show you how to do a quick portrait drawing in charcoal and chalk. I always start with the middle of the face, the nose, and the mouth. We all like the eyes, but if we spend too much time on the eyes, we won't get the structure of the face correctly. And I'm doing a 3/4 view, which is a little more interesting than a symmetrical point of view, that it shows a little more gesture. And I'm going to work like an impressionist to just put a hint of color here and there. And it might look rough at first, but again, I'm looking at it in terms of what's catching my eye. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. It's a little bit like cooking. After I've done this very colorful thing up here, I am going to put some of the flesh tone in it and use the side of the chalk as if I was using a paintbrush. There's a lot of different ways of blending with pastel. As you see, I'm using my fingers, which a lot of artists do. One often has to be careful because of the angle of the eye that's on the right, not to make that too big, because you want to show that that's further back in space. Because it's a 3/4 view, my eyes are shifted. Otherwise I wouldn't be able to see myself. If you look at Michelangelo drawings, you see that he makes a mistake, so it's okay if we make a mistake. You know, there's always more detail to do. Going to redefine the lips with a little flesh tone around them. Just going to do a little bit on the ear. The ear is actually a pretty complicated structure. Now I'm going to block in the hair. Again, like an impressionist, I'm going to exaggerate the color and to retain a little style, because we all could go to a good photographer, have our portrait done. And how can you make an eye look more like a real eye? But this can show the artist's interpretation. How can this be better than a photograph? Could it show a little more spirit, a little more expression? I think I might just stop to back up from my work, which I think is very, very important, because sometimes you just don't notice certain things until you back up. There's always a little something that one can work on, but there is a time to stop and take a step back, and sometimes let the painting sit for a day or two, and then go back and look at it.